This is Salam Media, coming to you live from South Africa.
The time is just gone 16 a.m. And yesterday we raised this question about service delivery, particularly from the public sector. And since COVID-19, the general sentiment is service delivery has actually gone down, and for various reasons. Yet we find that with the government and the public service, workers have been paid in full. And this is right across the board. Now, this is a major cause of concern because we're looking at the CCMA, the Commission for Conciliation, Mediation and Arbitration. And they are now saying is they will no longer conciliate disputes between workers and employers due to 600 million rand cut to its budget. And this morning we're talking to the Casual Workers Advice Office, and one of the representatives is Edgar Matome, who is on the line right now with us. Edgar, good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Morning, how are you?
All right, very well, thanks. And how are you doing?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
Yes, all good this side, but obviously this is now a major cause for concern as far as the CCMA goes, and saying that they are cancelling conciliation. Now this, from a legal perspective, obviously this is unlawful, and the justification that they're using is a 600 million rand cut to their budget.
Yes, CWAO is not only to cancel the conciliation, but also the working cases. You know, most the working cases, the cases that workers just go who are not represented. And also, for us, I think it's a massive setback since the post-apartheid. And also, I would say they can't blame the 600 million budget cut for them to cut the conciliation, because I think the conciliation, if you are right, it's unconstitutional, it's unlawful, because when you look at the LRA, the Labor Relations Act, Section 115, it's clear, it gives a clear indication or a clear how CCMA must operate. So for me, I think conciliation it's a platform where it enables workers to also understand their cases, not only get assistance from commissioner, but also to understand their cases, because most of them they're not exposed to labor relations act or these other things that are happening in the labor dispute. So what's happening now is that it's like now for CCMA to cut conciliation, you can imagine if workers are just going straight to arbitration. That's an attack, because you just sending them to a legalistic process where the bosses are champions of those things because of their resources. It is clear that I think the government now is on the serious attack to CCMA, and not just CCMA, but the workers as a whole, in particular the vulnerable ones who are not unionized or organized by trade unions or other labor movements. So for us, we see it as a serious attack to the working class and also to labor movement.
Now, also, Edgar, this comes at a very, very critical time, because we know since the pandemic and the lockdown, the economy has gone down. We've seen millions of jobs being lost, and there have been many retrenchment cases as well. And this comes at a very, very difficult time, because these are matters that will definitely go to the CCMA, and legally the CCMA needs to address these matters.
Definitely, you are right. It comes at a time where everyone needs CCMA more than ever. So instead of capacity CCMA with more resources, the government is cutting the budget. So it is clear that the government is on the boss's side. So if you look from the time of when the COVID arrived and when we entered the lockdown, I think since then, if you look at the number of companies that have retrenched, dismissed workers and failed, and now the CCMA is taking this, the government is taking this approach. So it is clear that the government it's now attacking the CCMA, and obviously the CCMA is an institution for workers. And if you remember, it's like now they're shifting the mandate that you'll remember when they established the CCMA in 1995 post-apartheid. The aim of that was to bring justice to the working class. You'll remember that during apartheid there were no these institutions where the workers in particular, the marginalized were protected. But post-apartheid they brought in CCMA to bring justice for that. So you can imagine the number of workers who are going to be affected by, obviously, the decision that they've taken to cut 600 million budget. And also, if you look at another decision that they are taking to say they're going to reduce the part-time commissioners. And if you look at the part-time commissioners, they're dominating CCMA. And those part-time commissioners, I think they were brought in because of the backlog of cases. And now they want to take them, they want to cut them out. And you can imagine how many workers are going to suffer because of this action. It is clear that now the working class is under attack, as I've said earlier. So it's something that we need to look at on it. And again, if you look at I think it's something that I must raise, because you did not raise it earlier when you started the interview. The national minimum wage, Department of Labor cut the hotline for national minimum wage, meaning everyone who's earning below the national minimum wage is depending on the CCMA to assist. They've cut in the working cases, and majority of those who are earning below national minimum wage are not unionized, are not organized. So it is clear that it's like now the workers are left in the dark. They left with no one, whereas they were depending on the CCMA. So the attack, I think it's extremely massive. And as the working class, we cannot sit back and do nothing.
Well, Edgar, thank you for that and for that update. And this is an issue that we definitely will follow. But for now, thank you for your time. We do appreciate it, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.